In a lush, mystical village nestled between dense forests lived a farmer named Hari and his wife, Kamala. Though they had modest comforts, Kamala was restless, always dreaming of riches, finery, and a life of luxury. One day, she heard whispers of a traveling monk known for granting wishes, but his blessings were wrapped in mystery and magic. Desperate for wealth, Kamala persuaded Hari to find the monk. Reluctantly, he did. Upon meeting the monk, they were struck by his piercing gaze, as if he could see into their very souls. Kamala blurted her wish for boundless wealth, not noticing the warning flash in the monk's eyes. After a long pause, he handed her a small clay jar. "Fill this jar with coins," he said, "and it will multiply your wealth each night. But beware, open the jar to satisfy greed, and you will unleash something dark." Thrilled, Kamala raced home, ignoring Hari's concerns. Each night, the jar brimmed with more coins, piling high and bringing them luxuries beyond her wildest dreams. But with each night, strange things began to happen. The laughter of her children grew distant, neighbors began avoiding them, and shadows lurked at their doorstep. One evening, driven by impatience, Kamala couldn't resist. She opened the jar, hoping for even more treasure. As she lifted the lid, a thick, shadowy mist poured out, chilling her to the bone. From the mist, eerie figures emerged, ghostly echoes of villagers who had once yearned for wealth and lost everything. They glided silently around her, filling the house with a sinister chill. Terrified, Kamala screamed for Hari, who rushed in, shocked to see the spectral figures haunting their home. Realizing the danger, Hari tried to close the jar, but it seemed stuck, as if something was fighting him. Just then, they heard the monk's voice echo in their minds. "Only when greed is relinquished can peace be restored." Driven by fear and regret, Kamala made a desperate choice. She whispered, "I release my desire for wealth. I ask only for my family's safety." In that moment, the mist receded, the jar cracked, spilling its contents of cursed coins that dissolved into dust. The ghostly figures faded, and their home returned to its quiet, humble state. From that day on, Kamala found herself content with their simple life, treasuring her family's laughter over any riches. And in the quiet corners of her heart, she kept the memory of the shadowy figures as a reminder that greed comes at a price, one far too high to pay.